Hey, welcome everyone, and I hope you're having a great selling Saturday so forth. It's the 17th of June, the day before Father's Day. Don't even get me started on that. So I've got a question for all of you guys out there. Do you think the same as I that it's unfair that Father's Day falls during the summer when the kids aren't even at school and they can't make us something to bring home like they do for Mother's Day? I mean, come on, what's up with that? But anyway, don't get me started on it. I am here to talk to you about the things that we can control because I got no control over that. But what we can control this Saturday is our performance on a selling Saturday. And our performance, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the manufactured home sales industry, all depends on the amount of people that come and see us, right? Our driven traffic, how many appointments actually come in the door on any given day of the week, and especially on Saturdays. Well, our performance is going to be based on how many of those we can bring in. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the importance of one of the factors that we can control. We talked about the 4 earlier in the week, right? But number 1 is your advertising. So this Saturday before Father's Day, I want you to think about how many appointments you actually have set to come in and see you today. If you've got 3 or 4, fantastic. If you don't, well, obviously you're not doing the marketing, or at least not doing it consistently, because there are a few stats that I want to point out to you that we go further in depth into in the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Program that show you just how many people you can actually reach just through one avenue of advertising, and that's Facebook. What we mainly all use, right? Facebook advertising is the main bread and butter for the manufactured home sales world, at least for the time being. So let's talk about a few things that have to do with Facebook today on this Selling Saturday. Did you know that there are 243 million Facebook users across the country? All right, 243 million Facebook users all across these United States. Scrolling just about every day, looking at Marketplace, trying to find out what they're going to do for the weekend, who's doing what, spending all that time that sometimes we get caught up in doing as well, right? 243 million Facebook users. It's a lot of people. I believe that's over 70%, almost over 75% of the population of the US is on Facebook. Now, what's the big deal with that, right? Well, here's the thing. We've already talked about how so important for us to reach the people where they're at. A lot of folks would say, hey, Caesar, the people that we deal with live outside of the city. They're out in the country. They're probably not even on Facebook. Well, check this out. On Facebook, there are 60 million people on Facebook that live in rural areas. 60 million. We talked about how you delivering 50 a year will pay you $250,000. 50 out of 60 million. That's not even a pond, ladies and gentlemen. That's a whole ocean of people that you can fish from to be able to get to come and see you each and every day of the week. Now, when I tell you you should have 2 appointments per day out of 60 million people that live in rural areas, that's not even counting the people live in the city. They're trying to move out into rural areas. These are people that are already there that could come and see you today on Saturday because they too are looking for a home. So let me give you this other number. Out of those 60 million, because again, we're talking about people in rural areas, right? Well, how many of those are actually on Facebook? Out of those rural area people, 68% of them are on Facebook. Now, I've never claimed to be a math wizard. However, that means that there are over 40 million rural Facebook users. Over 40 million of those 60 out in rural areas are on Facebook. That's why we tell you that you should be advertising daily on Facebook, because 40 million people are out there scrolling through, like we described earlier, looking to see what they can do, where they can be, what home they can buy. And you can get a hold of them and bring them in this Saturday, next Saturday, and every other Saturday from that. You only have 52 Saturdays a year, 52 Saturdays a year to be able to bring these people in, sit in front of you that are looking for a home. You are trying to sell 100 people a year, because out of those 100, remember, like we talked about before, you will deliver 50 out of those 100. 100 from 40 million? What are those odds? You figured it out. Like I said, I'm not a math wizard, but I bet they're on your side, just like I am, just like my whole team is here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Group. I hope you have a great Saturday. And for all the dads out there, I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day, even though you're not getting a gift from your kid made at school. Or maybe you are. Maybe they made it earlier in the year and they're going to hand it to you. I don't know. But whatever it is, man, just being a dad is great enough. You guys enjoy yourselves. Have a great selling Saturday, everyone. And like I always say, I can't wait to meet you.